Good evening, class. Welcome to our open space. Ready to start? Friday, 22nd, September 2023. All right, remember that the learning forum is already closed, and now you just need to focus on the delivery of your activities. All right, let's see what we have to see today. Give me a sec. Okay, so let's start. There you have our agenda. Last Wednesday, we were talking about some warm-up, icebreaker, listening activity. And today we are checking some verbs that are used for sports, creating questions, third-person questions, and common mistakes. We jump this part. But in here, it's, there you are. Interrogative structures. Let's start with this just to practice a little bit more. Remember that for this is important to have your notebook with you. And here we start. Is she playing rugby? Sorry, is he? Is he playing rugby? No, he isn't. What is she doing? She is running. Are they playing badminton? No, they aren't. What are you doing? I am writing. Are they eating? No, they aren't. What is he doing? He is cycling. Are they watching TV? No, they aren't. What is she doing? She's surfing. Are they reading a book? Yes, they are. What is he doing? He's scuba diving. Is she singing? Yes, she is. What are they doing? They are sleeping. Is she cooking? Yes, she is. What is he doing? He is using a mobile phone. Are they listening to music? No, they aren't. Okay. With this, we did a brief review of the correct use of present continuous. Now, in this one is interrogative form. In a moment, we come back to this section, the warm-up. Okay, this is also very important. Do, play, go for sports. Aquí me gustaría comentarles lo siguiente. Tanto en inglés como en español tenemos el uso de distintos verbos dependiendo el deporte al que nos referimos. Ejemplo, si decimos natación o si decimos fútbol o si decimos golf o yoga, todos ellos son deportes, pero ¿qué verbo utilizamos para referirnos a ellos? Si decimos natación, nosotros practicamos natación, pero si dices fútbol, juego fútbol, ¿ok? Es lo mismo en inglés. Vamos a ver cuáles son los tipos de verbos que se utilizan. Fíjense bien. En el primero dice, se usa el verbo play en deportes que involucran una pelota. En el verbo go, con deportes o actividades que terminan en ing. ¿Cuáles son estas? Hiking, swimming, dancing, etc. Y se usa el verbo do con los deportes que no tienen balón o pelota, que no terminan con ing y normalmente que no se practican en equipo. Por ejemplo, yoga, you say do yoga, ballet, you do ballet, boxing, and many others. Okay. Let's see this about sports.
Hi, I'm Phil from BBC Learning English. Today I'm going to tell you how we use play, do and go with different sports. So for team sports or ball games, we use play. So I can say, I play football, I don't play tennis. For more individual activities, we use do. So we can say, I do exercise, I don't do judo. Then for activities ending in ing, we often use go. So I can say, I go running or I don't go swimming. Of course, there are some exceptions, but try to remember play for team sports or ball games, do for individual activities, and go for activities ending in ing.
Good. Well, so let's see if we have an exercise about this. I guess not. Yes, we have it in here. Well, before that, in there you have some common mistakes that it says, you do a sport, not make a sport. You do exercise, not make exercise. Lo que pasa aquí es que nosotros tenemos el verbo hacer, pero recuerden que en inglés tenemos dos verbos que nos van a significar esa acción, hacer, que es do o make. Entonces, fíjense también en el tercer caso que you play games, not make games. You have or play a game of cards, not make a game. And you do activities, not make activities. Vamos a ver, este quiz nos va a ayudar, ¿ok? Para esto voy a necesitar que nuevamente tomen su libreta y nada más me van a anotar la letra que corresponde. Voy a hacer el número 1 como ejemplo y los demás ya lo hacen ustedes, ¿ok? Bueno, number 1, hockey. Play, go, do, hockey. All right, and the answer is play. Bueno, no me van a poner las respuestas ahorita, las van a contestar en su libreta. No necesito el verbo, solo la letra que corresponde a ese verbo. Number 2, gymnastics. Acuérdense, tienen que elegir play or go or do. Number 3, sailing. ¿Cuál era el verbo que íbamos a utilizar con ing? Sailing, recuerden. Number 4, riding. Play, go or do, riding. Next one, judo. Recuerden, este es un deporte que no involucra ni pelotas ni nada de eso y no se juega en equipo. Number 6, football. Play, go or do. Next one, tennis. Number 8, exercises. Number 9, dancing. Number 10, yoga. Number 11, board games. Board games son juegos de mesa. Number 12, cycling. Number 13, swimming. Otro con ing, acuérdense. Number 14, ballet. Number 15, chess. Recordemos el significado de chess. Vamos a ver nada más, aquí tengo una duda. Un momento. Ok, vale. Pronunciation. Ay, ahora no sé por qué sacan esto así. Okidoki. And it's all right, here we have it. American English, we have the two.
Ballet. Ballet.
Okay. There you have. Now, let's check together. Vamos a ver nuevamente todas, pero ahora sí ya cada quien se califica. Vamos pues, la 1 era el ejemplo. Number 2, gymnastics, do. Number 3, sailing, go. Number 4, riding, go. Number 5, judo, do. Number 6, football, play. Number 7, tennis, play. Number 8, exercises, do. Number 9, dancing, go. Number 10, yoga, do. Number 11, board games, play. Number 12, cycling, go. Number 13, swimming, go. Number 14, ballet, do. And finally, number 15, chess, play. All right? Let me go to see who is there. Grecia, hello. Good evening. Ana Lilia, hello, good evening. A ver, van llegando. Ana Lilia, ¿me puedes poner ahí para tus participaciones cuántas correctas tuviste? Gracias, bienvenida Grecia. Déjenme anotar que ya andan por aquí. Ana Lilia y Grecia. Por ahí recordarles nada más que decía yo al principio que ya el Learning Forum ya cerró. Entonces, ahorita ya enfocarse a entregar nada más. Vamos pues. Bueno, eso fue acerca de los deportes. Vamos a ver cómo reordenar las preguntas. Para esto ya me pasé. Esperen tantito, siempre me voy para el otro lado. Vamos haciéndolo juntos, ¿ok? Ok. Do you have a mobile phone? Number 2. Ustedes van practicando su pronunciación después de mí. Does your daughter have a boyfriend? Number 3. Are there solar panels on your roof? Number 4. Do you have a computer? Number 5. Does your sister work with you? Number 6. Is there a pool in your home? Number 7. Are there trees? Any around your house? Number 8. Does he have a bike? Number 9. Do you have time for a coffee? Number 10. Does your teacher teach you well? Correct. Ok. Déjenme ver si ya tenemos una. Ah, ok, Ana Lidia, no te preocupes. Bueno, vamos a seguir. Next one. Here we have a listening exercise, but I remember. Muy bien. Vamos a practicar un poco de listening. Para esto, en este ejercicio viene como más paso a paso, ¿ok? Dice aquí, paso número 1, listen to the dialogue. Lo único que van a hacer aquí es escuchar el listening y tratar de escribir las palabras que alcanzan a entender, ¿ok? Va.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing really.
Let's watch a movie or something.
What's on these days?
I think they're playing Lord of the Rings.
That sounds pretty good. Let's watch that.
Where should we meet?
How about at the subway entrance?
All right, I'll meet you there at 1 o'clock.
Ok, lo voy a poner nuevamente y esas palabras que hayan podido escuchar, ya sea 1, 2, 3, 4, las que sean, pónganmelas en el chat. Ahí va de nuevo.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing really.
Let's watch a movie or something.
What's on these days?
I think they're playing Lord of the Rings.
That sounds pretty good. Let's watch that.
Where should we meet?
How about at the subway entrance?
All right, I'll meet you there at 1 o'clock.
Ok, vamos a ver qué palabras pudieron escuchar. Aquí espero, estoy en el chat. What words could you hear? Les doy un minutito para que las escriban. Ok, where park? Muy bien. Ahora vamos a ver las preguntas. Ok, a ver si podemos contestar. Fíjense bien. Aquí viene, dice, pregunta número 1. What movie do these people plan on watching? ¿Cuál película planean ver? Matrix, Revolution, The Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, or The Last Samurai? Okay. Question number 2. When do they plan on watching the movie? On the weekend, tomorrow, later in the evening today, or next Friday? Number 3. Where do they plan on meeting? At the subway entrance, in front of the movie theater, at Starbucks next to the theater, at home? Question number 4. What time do they plan on meeting? At 7:30 p.m. after dinner, at noontime, at 1 o'clock, at 3:45. Ahora, por favor, antes de volver a poner el listening, pónganme OK en el chat si no tienen dudas acerca del significado de las palabras. Si tienen duda, me ponen qué palabra es la que tienen duda. ¿Ok? La dejo tantito así para que me lo escriban en el chat. Y corre tiempo para que comencemos. Como les decía, si no tienen duda, nada más me ponen OK. Un tiempo. Ok, tiempo. Déjenme ver si tienen alguna duda. Ok, bueno, vamos pues. Ahora sí, recuerden, van a elegir la respuesta que corresponda y lo checamos juntos.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing really.
Let's watch a movie or something.
What's on these days?
I think they're playing Lord of the Rings.
That sounds pretty good. Let's watch that.
Where should we meet?
How about at the subway entrance?
All right, I'll meet you there at 1 o'clock.
Ok, entonces, de acuerdo a esto, vamos a ver las respuestas. Ups, ahí está. Number 1, Lord of the Rings. Number 2, tomorrow. Number 3, at the subway entrance. Number 4, at 1 o'clock. Muy bien. Cerramos nuestro ejercicio. Bueno, déjenme ver si hay alguna cuestión más. Show conversation dialogue and is next. Okay. Ah, that's another one. No, it's okay. Bueno, vamos a ver nuestro siguiente ejercicio. Questions in third person. Para este siguiente ejercicio, muy seguramente no conocemos a las personas que van a ser mencionadas, pero ustedes van a pensar que sí las conocen y van a contestar lo que ustedes consideren. Voy a poner un ejemplo. A ver, permítanme tantito. Ok, vamos a ver primero este que es muy importante, el de los errores más comunes. Pero déjenme ver, por aquí venía ya el video. ¿Dónde está? Las slide. Ah, ok, permítanme. Ok, aquí está. A ver, esperen un poco. Ahí estamos.
A lot of people are scared to speak English because they're embarrassed about making mistakes, or they become frustrated with themselves because they don't speak perfectly. But making mistakes is completely normal, and it can be a great learning opportunity when we receive corrections. So today, you're going to learn some common mistakes that I hear in English. I'm going to say the sentence in Spanish, and then you translate it to English so you can test yourself, and then I'll give the correct answer. Number 1, when you're confused about something about English grammar, how do you say this in English? Tengo una duda. I have a doubt? No, we don't say that in English. You can say in some other scenarios, I have doubts about a person or about a situation. That's not that common. But in this context, we just say, I have a question. I'm confused about something. One time someone said to me, this cleared my doubt. A more natural way would be, this answered my question. That answered my question. Or thanks, that cleared up my confusion. Mi mamá me dio muchos consejos. My mom gave me a lot of advice. Advice in English is never plural because it's not countable in English. It's just a general thing, advice. You can also say she gave me some advice, but you cannot say she gave me much advice, she gave me many advice, she gave me an advice. All of these sound strange. That will all make sense if you know the general rules about countable and uncountable nouns. Gracias por los consejos. Thanks for the advice. Mucha gente en mi ciudad es maleducada. Many people in my city are rude because people is plural. It represents several people. And a more natural way of saying this would be, a lot of people in my city are rude. It's correct to say many or a lot of, but many sounds more formal. So I recommend saying a lot of people. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of cats. A lot of people text me every day. I'm so popular. Vivo aquí desde hace 2 años. How do we say this in English? This is a mistake a lot of people make. I've lived here for 2 years, or I've been living here for 2 years. Either way, we use the present perfect, have, and the past participle. Anytime we talk about an action that was happening in the past and continues to happen today and is still happening today, we use the present perfect. We don't use the present tense. I lived here in the past 2 years and I still live here today. The logic here is that we're talking about things that were happening in the past, so we don't use the present tense. I'm a doctor for 4 years sounds wrong because I'm a doctor sounds like the present tense. I have been a doctor for 4 years. And when we use this structure of I've been a doctor, I've had a cat, I've been single, we use for when it's with a number. Think of it like the word for and then the number for after, for 4 years, for 4 months. And we say it like for 4 years, for 3 months, for 5 days. And we use since with a specific date. I've been a doctor since January, since Monday, since 1995. Next one. How do we say in English? Conocí a un hombre que se llama John. Sometimes people say a man called John. He's called John. But the right way to say it is he's named. A man named John. To name is to give an official name to a person, a pet, or sometimes even an object like a car. When my sister was pregnant with a baby girl, I said, "What are you going to name her? What's the official name you're going to give her?" And she said, "I'm going to name her Penelope, but we can call her Penny. We can call her that. It's what we can say when we see her, because to call is a term or a name that we use to refer to someone. But she's still named Penelope because it's her official given name. You can call someone a nickname, sobrenombre. You can call someone a bad word. He called me a... Well, you are a... You can call someone by their name. ¿Quieres hablar por teléfono? How do we say this in English? Sometimes people say to talk by phone, to talk by a voice call. We just say to talk on the phone, on the phone. I'm on the phone. My sister and I talked on the phone last night. Let's say you don't understand something and you go to your teacher and say, ¿Me podrías explicar esto? Could you explain me this? No, the correct answer is, could you explain this? Or could you explain this to me? We never say explain me, explain you, explain her, explain them, explain us. We don't always need to say to me, to us, to them, because it's obvious given the context. Our math teacher still hasn't explained the Pythagorean theorem. Our math teacher still hasn't explained the Pythagorean theorem to us. If someone asks the question, how would you respond in English? Eso depende de muchas cosas. Eso depende de muchas cosas. That depends on a lot of things. I've seen several people say depends of. This also means to rely on someone. Like when you're a kid, you depend on your parents for money. You depend on them. And a bonus mistake that I've seen is at the end of a conversation over text with someone, to say bye, they say, "See you soon. See you soon." But this sounds literal to me. Like you're literally going to see me soon? No. An alternative is to text them, "Talk to you later. Talk to you later." So how did you do? Let me know how many of these you got right. And let's do a final review of all of the mistakes. Don't say "I have a doubt." You say "I have a question." My friend is named Katie. She's not called Katie, because to name is to give an official name. When an action from the past continues to the present, we use the present perfect. I have been a doctor for 4 years. I've been a doctor for 4 years. Advice is always singular. We never say advices. It's always advice. She gave me a lot of advice, or she gave me some advice. The word people is plural. People are annoying. People are annoying. A lot of people sounds less formal than many people. You never say explain me. You always say, can you explain this, or can you explain this to me? We say depends on, not depends of. And if you text someone "see you soon," that sounds like you're literally going to see them. So text them "talk to you later." Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Okay, class, that's all for today. Very good. Thank you for your attendance, for your participation. See you next week. Good night.